I will say, but it is a Japanese roster representing the Japanese region, and so that's I guess the truth of the thing. But Mid Pizza here trying to be aggressive on the full sense as we're talking about the game now. Finally, casters, by the way, Spike is towards that B main position, and DAMWON, they're really kind of floating in between these two sites, not necessarily sure where to commit the defense to. But JohnOlsen knows he's going to commit to this market push. A single pick from him as Intro gets that trade. Secret finding PTC here. That's a huge pick, but still a 3v3.
I like the double dipping. You know, when you talk about chips and maybe sauces and dipping, it's bad, but in Valorant it's actually incredibly good. That is a catch and a half for Secret that really boosts up this retake possibility for DAMWON. And Cha, he's caught right smack dab in the middle of like 3 people because SuperBusS is going to be on that long rotate. They're marking him already, and Cha is in no man's land. 35 HP in a dream. If he can't hit the shot against Texture, he is just gone. That's going to be SuperBusS with the flank already. The defuse to come in. He's going to try to isolate the fight, and he's holding on true here. And Cha's got to have to hit a shot. He misses, barely takes down Jeong, but DAMWON in the end claimed the first pistol. With the pistols and the sniper rifle, but it does find something, and that's a tag down onto Eugene. Still though, I think Full Sense will have to try to make something do as time is starting to run out.
Don't have much left. 45 on the clock, and that quarter is not going to be enough if they really want to get a proper execute on the opposing side here in A. Even though PTC might be there, it's going to be a long rotate. Typically, a full run, a full sprint rotate takes about 20 seconds at the very least, and that is something that you definitely have to take into consideration. By the time they get to A main, it's going to be like 15 seconds left, maybe 20 at the most. And that is something that is not going to be a comforting aspect, especially when you have a player here like Intro, who has been spectacular throughout this entire tournament, waiting at the gates.
PTC, if you can hit this blade on the Intro, this is going to be huge. Yeah, that basically ruins every utility that he has. Now, all they really have to do is maybe open the site. Nice little tap from Cha, but Intro still gets the 1 kill. PTC with the right click, and they're starting off strong. And Texture, he don't want nothing, but PTC comes to play. Eugene in Secret, Spike's going to be planted down. It's all about that retake, but can they make it work? Eugene has some cracked aim, but he's in a 3 versus 1. 1 in front, 1 in the back, 1 in the side, and he is getting corralled. The flashes to come through the recon dart as well, and they cannot just he cannot just hold that. Full Sense like to wait for their disable utilities before they commit to anything. Jeong is going to get spotted by that recon dart, but his position has not yet been flushed out. So can they make it happen? Well, that's going to be a quick little no. LAMMYSNAX will try to bring out PTC, but Texture, he's going to get a shutdown. Beautifully done by the man. 2 versus 3 left remaining. Spike has yet to get planted down. And once again, we go to that perspective where it's all about the retake onto the side. Texture has dropped down already. He's going to be spraying onto 3, and he breaks at the Killjoy utility. Oh my god, LAMMYSNAX gets away, but that lockdown is going to go through. He keeps switching. But that was like the interval I think LAMMYSNAX was looking for. Intro could be in a bad spot as he is onto the corner, onto the side. That stun might be able to find another, but it's the follow-up with the Texture's blades that will find the victims. Now, there is going to be some sort of control coming in through Pizza here, but JohnOlsen is going to be tip-top shape. He is going to be switching right back out, but Jeong is a beast. Oh, Lammy again with the knives there, and he gets punished finally for it. And this eco, this Sheriff buys, as well as the force on Texture's blades, working quite well for Full Sense.
Yeah, this round is quintessentially weapons out. You know, keep your weapons out. Molly out on here on that fragment to flush him out of the corner. Secret, and he will get taken down by PTC. Great utility usage. He's been spectacular on using that to flush out these corners and punish bad positions. Or rather, maybe not necessarily bad position, but more like a committed position that we've seen here in ASCENT time and time again. He's been doing that this entire tournament. Texture, though, he's got his blades on up. We know what this man can bring. He's been slicing and dicing the last game on the round, but this time, with JohnOlsen off of the board, he can be free to freely roam, and SuperBusS, a head found by him. It's all on the PTC, but we've seen PTC in this situation before Asurai, and we know that he can pull this clutch out.
Normally, you'd probably want to play on Hell if you're in PTC's point of view, but I like the positioning here. He might be able to get the catch off. He's been giving away at the information, has to go above. There's going to be a shot off, but he's still not finding the kills onto Texture. How many bullets that he has to make out just to take down this man? The classic has been whipped out, but the alt fire will just not be able to take down a Jeong, who was the true MVP of the round. Texture was hitting a nutty shot and ticking.
They have to choose on something soon. They should have that knife available in just enough
30
time here
seconds left.
for PTC, but these late round pushes are something that can be actually quite hampering to the attacking team. This can really kill them out, but they got the ult, so no more knives needed here. They have to know that Intro's in the site, but PTC taking on down immediately is a great pick, and Texture will follow up on that one. The res should be able to come up on here, but what time are they playing with? Flirting with the very little time that they got left remaining. Knife on out, Intro able to dodge that. He's blind though and stuck in that wall. They have to stick the plant. They do not have enough time to get it down. They're gonna have to go for the kills, and in that case, DAMWON will
Incredibly fast for him. John, now 3 people on mid, actually make that 4. He's being bombarded from every single point in turn, and can he take himself away from this nasty situation? That's not going to be a possibility as the 4 peak from DAMWON comes on true. FullSense not expecting this, and they're going to try to maybe make a pull on the trigger on the A side. Can it work out as PTC starts it off with a kill on the Vandal, and Sha, he made that a little bit tricky. He went back onto his own smoke and basically lost vision of Jeong for like a second there.
Yeah, and Jeong knew exactly where he was, and this is where he's so good. Placing these exact kind of gravitational wells right outside those smokes are something that he has made textbook in his name, and he's been doing it this entire tournament, and he's honestly gotten so many kills and wasted so much time for their favor in that. And right now in the 1v3, SuperBusS, one of the best defensive players, yes, but now on the attack, he's going to have to pull out the hat trick even more so just to be able to get this clutch on out. It's 1v3. I was going to say it's totally undoable, especially if he gets his kill, but no, he's been spotted, but I don't think he minds too much with the Marshall in hand. PTC right now trying to make his way, but he's all alone here on this catwalk, making his way on the tree, but he might just be sprouted a very bad opening as he goes in. Secret has been tagged on up. I think he spotted him there with the jump peak, and that's going to force Secret back towards the door.
PTC, though, he's being marked by like 2, 3, make it 4 people. There's like 4 on the A side. Secret will be able to cap at Lammy. Can even close the door if he wants to, but this is just the crossfire he was hoping for. But PTC, what a pre-fire angle. Shuts it down, left. Brings it back to the 4 versus 4. Still, though, not a lot of time. Very low HP, and not utilities that they were spotting out. So it's all about how well they can shoot and claim victims with the sheriffs as well as the marshals that they bought up. And JohnOlsen making it
fight than Newturn did on Ascent, and doing a much better fight than we saw in Bind a while ago. But here comes the Hunter's Fury. JohnOlsen using that chaos to find Eugene.
Is it me, or has DAMWON been 4-stacking either one of these sites? Feels like whenever FullSense try to take either A or B, it's DAMWON that's always just like 4-stacking there. And I like the play here because it makes it so that there's a lot more crossfire and refrag potential, or training potential, excuse me, for DAMWON. It's very good, I would say. Now, Texture, he wants a map control. He wants to figure out if there's going to be any opponents that's running right in front of him. Well, he did.
He gets his answer at the very least, if that was what he was looking for. But now here comes a full sense execute on this B side, Asurai, and the only player inside of it, well, it was Secret, but he realizes he have to pull back because he finds a frag on the way on out. But JohnOlsen and LAMMYSNAX will find one apiece. Trade on Secret comes alive, and Intro has been spotted. It's all on him, but I don't think this is something he can pull on back. It's a 1v4. He's going to have to be able to get that kill. Yes, he does, getting a second, almost getting the third. But JohnOlsen
does not have any more flashes here, so he's got to be careful. He still does have an angle. The crossfire with Eugene is perfect, and this man demolishes straight up. FullSense's push onto mid. Secret now gets more information that PTC is in a corner. There's the shock darts, and they might not even need to go shooty bang bang at his position because he's about to drop down, and that is going to be about that unless PTC has something to say about it. We're down to just Sha, and he knows he got nothing. So maybe just pick up an orb, maybe even a kill, die for another orb. But more so than not, this is going to be a flawless for DAMWON.
To be quite honest with you, as ChAlalala goes down, you kind of give away sometimes, but now execute comes their way. They have some rifles to play with, but it's not a full buy just yet.
They spotted Texture's operator as well with the Sova drone. That's not the most or the biggest of their worries. It's how they're going to be able to go for that post plant, because again, it's quite difficult to go against that. But when JohnOlsen sneaks out those blade kills, I mean, they'll probably take it. 4 versus 5 in the end. There's still going to be John, who will try to fight out. He does have this dash out, but he doesn't need it. He's just jumping up and down. Black.
Another time, one more, a third time. He's really trying to triple dip into this one normally, but he's gonna get punished. Finally, intro shuts him down. No more of this nonsense. And now here comes the execute. They got the neural theft, which could be very, very big for them. But the shred here is going in the way of full senses PTC. He expect this. They could by far like just walk into the site and not even realize that they're being completely watched here by the eagle eye of intro.
They know that intro's gonna be straight up there, so they're gonna try to flush it out first, but oh no, JohnOlsen was trying to scan out the side. That's gonna be the neural threat for intro, and he's still holding on true. Still, that's gonna be Cha to finalize the blow. Texture has whipped out the blades. Oh, this is gonna be big. Can the connives find the marker? They're seeing LAMMYSNAX's tip outside, and he actually whips the shot. Lammy is a monster. He actually survives that. How does he make it happen? 12 seconds to plant the spike down. It's gonna be a 2 versus 3 last round in the first half, and can Texture and Secret make it happen? Ooh, he almost denied it. But, you know, he who denied it supplied it, and that's gonna supply the round for that form of questioning from us of how Full Sense is on their defending. SuperBusS does take them out of the space from time to time, but it's all about how well they can go for this pistol right here and now. That double stack was just flushed out. I thought that there was like a breach or something because it felt like the fault line was hitting, but no, it was actually the Trailblazers that made it happen. Now, with only the one to remain, Cha.
DAMWON towards B.
Again, they're not missing a beat. They just pull down the trigger here, and they're playing the game of Full Sense against them. There is one at the back of the site. That smoke is a little bit too obvious there, Cha. He was spotted. Now, Lammy, he's got to hit a shot. Third time, will find a mark. Everybody's actually playing at the back of this, so it's all about the retake right now. How hard can Full Sense bang their heads on the B site? Maybe even get a victory here, but it's going to be difficult. 3 Spectres is good for all that CQC, and they still have, I believe, the flash of secret that will be coming out quite soon. Jeong, no more smokes. And PTC, he's trying to clear out B main just to make sure that nobody's going to be there. But for the moment, Full Sense, they have an inkling. Can they find the shots? Everything's just whiffing for them. And SuperBusS, he finds one marker. He's going to try to reload, but Texture already has found out. Again, they try to go for this aggressive little push here. PTC has thrown out the molly, but that's only going to delay the inevitable as they push in straight up, following after Texture's tailwind onto the site itself. SuperBusS finds a kill through the smoke, I believe, through the door, and they are just getting pop shots through everything. And look, the door closes, and they're still getting kills. Now it's Eugene and Texture to remain. We'll see if Texture can follow up as he is just hounding down LAMMYSNAX's position. Eugene down to 1 HP. Finally.
You don't normally see in Korea in terms of like the positioning here. Like you wouldn't normally see like a double stack there on that door towards tree, right? Maybe they're gonna play Crossfire and switch and then 1 in tree, but nothing like that, not like a double. And these kind of very unorthodox, off the book kind of strats and positionings are things that have been catching Full Sense off guard. Like, who waits behind the smoke like that? Who just does this? PTC does. He finds a double kill. Oh my god! The right click god here from PTC. Another pop flash, looking to aggress. He's gotten 2 in the round, and he's looking to overthrow this and give them match point. SuperBusS finding intro. PTC getting Jeong. It's all in the Eugene. He's gonna say sayonara, but here finds a double as well. Hunter's Fury coming out from him. He's gonna be able to stick the flat, but it's a 1v3. They know where he is, and JohnOlsen will secure the round. Match point taken. Tournament point. Life away from DAMWON.
DAMWON, they're just getting answered by PTC. These flashes might... This is what we were probably looking for when Paper Rex's Forsaken was playing the KO in ASCENT. Those godly flashes to be followed up by just the peaks. And that,
you know, Korean meta is based on great utility usage, and so how do you counter that? You just take out all the utility in the game by putting PTC on the Kaio and getting 2 kills here from Catwalk, as you talked about, Asurai, the king of the cat. And now suddenly though, DAMWON, they answer back. It's a 3v3.
PTC, he gets the kill. Finally, they take down a bit of a breath, get that 3v3 back into their arsenal, and now DAMWON know that there's going to be straight up shot that always plays B. It's always the kind of domain of SuperBusS as well as LAMMYSNAX. So this is where they're gonna have to do their last stand. But JohnOlsen, Lammy, they're all here. There's an operator, there's a recon dart that is going to be able to spot them out. What we will see first how well Lammy should be able to make this happen. There is going to be only him against the 3. The suck, the gravity well will shut him out, and this is going to be the perfect take from from DK. The lineups to follow through, though, is it going to connect? That's the question. Looks like that's going to be a fat no, and it's all about this 3 versus 3 retake. There's time. That wall is going to be dissipating in just a few moments, and it's all about how well DAMWON can go about this. But oh, Black, Killjoy Ultimate's just been used.
But this is where Korean teams struggle against full sense in these post plants. LAMMYSNAX has crept his way here deep into the heavens. I'm not too sure if he's going to expect it. Yes, he does get the kill on texture. Recon bolt on out, and ChAlalala will miss the shot. And Eugene be able to counter that. You can see him spraying through the smokes. They know that he likes to cross and play in that cubby on the catwalk, and so they're fully ready to give it on up. They realize they can try and aggress somewhere else, try and take their talents towards a more applicable portion of the map, a more applicable lane. His tripwire will keep him at bay, at least on the flank here, if they ever do come from it, which is something that PTC has liked to do. For the meantime, though, here comes a push on this A site now. A main full send from DAMWON.
40 seconds. This is true. This is real. The recon dart to come through, but the double lineup, we'll see how this goes. There is a shooting squad from DK, and they are denying everything, but PTC comes in again with the flash, and this has been the shining beacon